Good morning, everybody. I figured let me make a quick video on this one and let's just see what's happened in the last 3 weeks. Number one, this is the reason that people say leafy vegetables is such a great thing on hydroponic systems. It's fairly obvious. These lettuces have gone the way they should go, and the spinach is kind of on its way. It's a plant that takes a little bit longer, but about 20 days is what you would expect. Now remember, this is winter time, so it's cold, the water is terribly cold, and this spot here only gets sun for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, over here to over there in a day. That's it. So they're a little bit slower than we're gonna see in summertime, but that's that. So here's some other examples with some celery, and then the broad beans, the big beans. Now we don't see beans yet, but we can see the little stemmies growth there, little ideas with the flowers coming on. I think there's where's the flower? There we go. Okay, so there's first flower on that one. On the second row, we've got a very interesting lettuce. It's kind of a long, thin, stringy thing. I've never had it, so I'm interested in tasting on that. Obviously, you'll see that the spring onion, he's starting to get up there. And next to it, we've just got spring onions and leeks, and they obviously take a lot longer. So let's just lift them up. See if we can see the roots there. They're only starting right now compared to, let's say, there we go, some of the lettuces which are already touching the water bit, so they're actually getting water throughout the day. Then we're getting to this top one, right? We've got the peas. Now the peas is interesting. At the back there's a plant. This dry bit is kind of where I got them, so that transplant part died off. But here are the new peas, all right? So they're already starting week 3. Actually, this plant's probably a lot older than 3 weeks, because I got it at about 30 centimeters in size. But they're already starting, so the peas are there. Here's a little flower going there. Okay, so we've got that there, and then the red lettuces going as well. So finally they got going. They took a little while, and this is kind of what their system looks like. And then the tomato one, he's finally starting as well. You can see the new leaves coming up there, and the old leaves there. So this tomato plant will probably be taken up all the way here to the light over there, and that is just to give him his section there. So that is the I'm just doing a handheld here quickly, so I figured let me just put this video up there for you, just to show you video wise what's happening, and now you've got an idea. So just check out the timeline, and this is about week 3. I didn't count the days, it's not important for me. And I think about 3 weeks from now, we will have the lettuces going. We will have our second batch of lettuces going. We've probably, at that point, we'll definitely have beans. Probably a week or 2 away from the first harvest. We'll probably start harvesting already. If you'll check that leaf, it's brilliant. It's not too big, which means it's still nice and juicy and sweet and whatnot. So we'll actually start with that harvesting already, my wife and I. But the spring onions, we'll have a look at. The chives, we will start cutting down or cutting off and use that. And then we will replant, because that's the point of the system. You can't just have one growth session and then, you know, that's it. You'll always fail. The point is to replant the stuff that you're using. So if we use the lettuces over the next week or 2, then we need to replant them. And we'll put some other stuff in there as well, just to make it interesting. And about 60 days or so from now, everything on here will be going. And then we will take the system, clean it up completely, put fish in here, and make it a aquaponic system, right? So that's the whole point of Heever Hydroponics, is to make it diverse, and then you can play out your interest with what you want to do on that. So that's it for me on this very, very cold day, and hope you like what you see thus far, and please share. We need the views, likes, and all the other stuff that social media demands. So just guys, have a wonderful one, and always grow big.